we go. That should be more sensible. How does my voice? It doesn't sound too loud. Or does it sound too quiet? I'm gonna try to fade the volume of this out slowly, but my computer is being extremely unresponsive right now. And might have something to do with the resource allocation being given to the RE2R remake that's running in the background of OBS. Let me press the transition fade button here. Wait, let me make sure my hair is not too very embarrassing. Oh, and the webcam could nudge. There we go. Fade. Hello, I am waving my hands to test out how laggy the webcam capture is going to be. It looks pretty good. Weird. Once I closed a tab of YouTube, my computer stopped lagging and glitching and being borderline unresponsive all over the place. Okay, did you see screenshots of... First of all, did you see those fucking screenshots? Jesus Christ! Look at this! Look how good this looks. So look at me. I'm Leon. I'm Leon in Resident Evil 2 Remake, but with the fixed camera angles. Jeez, this looks real good, but he's not quite pixel perfect intuitive controls here. If you press the run button, you turn around while running, even though you can press forward in the run button at the same time. Look at me. I'm Leon in the police station. Did you see those screenshots? Did you see how good they looked? Secondly, did you see how they were all screenshots of Leon? I took those screenshots a couple weeks ago, and I literally mean a couple weeks ago. I've not had a lot of time to play more than a few hours of this in 2 weeks' time. It's pretty sad, actually. I've been very, very excited to get around to it. I was very excited to get around to this a week ago, and I couldn't. So I'm not gonna be Leon. I fooled you. Oopsie whoopsie. You're a big dummy for thinking from those screenshots and from what I'm doing right here and how big of a deal I'm making it that I might be playing as Leon, because nope, we are going to quit out of the game and start a new one as Claire instead. It's very close to what I wanted out of RE2 Remake. Yeah, so how nice is it that the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake gives you both options? Something for everyone. Like neither party is going to get offended in that kind of situation. The RE2 remake was good, sure, yeah, no problem with that, but, maybe we should be Claire. I'm wondering if we should pick New Game first or New Game second. Which one's more difficult, and do I, like, actually want it more difficult with... Leon, so let's see what I was playing. Yeah, look at that. November 23rd. It's what? December 5th? 22nd. I was playing this on November 22nd and November 23rd, and I have been wanting to get back to it ever since. So I was playing on the first run, and it felt fine. It felt perfect, actually. It felt wonderful. It was tough, but fair, and rewarded caution and being a little creative with off-screen space, which is exactly what I want. But yeah, RE2 Remake, it was good, it was fine. I felt like it's, gameplay-wise, actually one of the stronger entries in the series. I really like how tough these zombies are and how you really gotta, manage your resources very good. Oh, look at that! Different splash art for the different campaign. They got police cars with really low resolution fire in the background if you're playing the second time. If you're playing the first time, they have normal cars with much more normal resolution assets taking up the screen. We're gonna play as Claire because a week ago when I was playing this, I was Leon, and I'm just in it for the variety. I've also heard a fan of mine, a good fan, a friend of mine who I've met in real life a couple times, named Shadowlink. He recommended me this mod. It's wonderful. And oops, I meant to say she recommended me this mod. It's wonderful. And it's been recommended that the Claire Redfield campaign is actually going to be better than the Leon campaign, primarily because of what happens with an alternate character midway through. I have memories of this from 2019, but those memories are hazy. So when I was playing with Leon, it had been so long since I played this game, a good 6 years, that it felt good. It felt new again. I was having a hard time. So we're gonna be Claire because, oh fuck yeah, hardcore. We're gonna be hardcore Claire because that felt right. That felt perfect. And yeah, I enjoy it, but I don't know if I really would have loaded this up again if it weren't for a mod like this adding some cool replay value. And it controls a little weird, but it ended up adding a lot. But yeah, as far as Remake goes, I don't think that there's anything really offensive here, so much as that they just don't really do anything very interesting with the story compared to the original. And so the original game had charm and it was cute, but it wasn't exactly full of psychologically interesting characters in a realistically interesting situation, navigating a interestingly coherent world. And from what I remember playing back in 2019 and what I played a couple weeks ago, it struck me as a little soulless in how much effort they had made to revamp the gameplay, but how little effort they had made to replay the story and keep things at a very, very basic 90s baseline level. This intro, on the other hand, might have you thinking that something more interesting is going to go on here. I like how it begins the scene with the nasty hunk of fast food meat, the hamburger. Like, you don't really know what you're looking at on the frame until he picks it up and eats a chunk out of it. It's just this, like, mess of meat and polygon shaders. And yeah, like, look at how he's reacting here. This is, like, surprisingly grisly and humane for Resident Evil. But then when the main game begins, people are going to act a lot more cartoony, like, weird, strange, just kind of unrelatable. I like the way he looks. We're rocking the balding man comb-over representation here. He seems genuinely upset at a genuine accident. Like he is. Yeah, I'm almost there. It's such a nice little mini scene. There's dissonance. Like, you don't know if you want to feel bad for him or not. He's evoking a lot of conflicting emotions. He's portrayed as kind of a lazy glutton, but at the same time, like, when he hits the lady, it sounds like he's genuinely bad. Like he feels genuinely bad about it. He might not be such a bad guy after all. So Claire was on the phone with someone. I'm trying to remember who was that, but I think I'm more remembering that it's not really going to matter. Oh, look at that! How the cutscene teases that you're going to be looking at it from this angle. And nope, we're actually looking at it from this angle. Look around, it says. We don't have a flashlight to do that with, or a gun. Oh, yeah! Look at that! Can I go in the phone booth and save? It almost looks like they're making a focal point out of the phone booth instead of the gas station front door. These grid lines on the ground kind of make me want to subconsciously follow them. This police car... is this Leon? I remember this being Leon. The other thing is that intro with the trucker, it looked like it took thought, like a professional writer making a professional original story came up with that. And you can play the game for like an hour, and all of a sudden they call back to it and like flash the title of Resident Evil 2 on the screen. And I think that's a little weird. Hamburgers! We were foreshadowed. I don't remember. Yeah, Resident Evil is just, like, not coherent in general. If we were playing Dead Rising, we could talk about how the gory zombie horror is supposed to foreshadow... No, how the fast food gore is supposed to foreshadow the gory zombie horror to say some kind of message about the factory farming meat industry like Texas Chainsaw Massacre did, but I really don't think Resident Evil 2 is gonna get there. And if they did go through such an effort to make the characters at least like look more realistic and interesting to the eyeballs, I really feel like they could have done something more interesting with the story. Anyways, this is not a Resident Evil 2 re-review after playing like, what, 3 hours 2 weeks ago? We gotta get a little bit more quiet and immersed about this and more open-minded and try to take it on its own face value, especially because I'm playing it on a new angle for the first time again. Which is going to...
Hello?
hopefully give me some interesting new thoughts to think about instead of regurgitating my opinion from 2019 again. God, look at this. Look at the dust particles in the air. Those are some big, fat, chunky dust particles. I hope Claire's lungs are going to be okay. They don't look healthy to breathe in here. And the 3D sound is also really interesting from this camera angle too, because we hear him to the right from here, but we hear him to the left from here. And there's some aspects of this where you can tell it was designed for the original camera system, with how it seems like you're supposed to follow the noise of that and get teased out by thinking it might be a zombie when it's really a normal guy. But he's a really creepy guy too. Oh god, this is so cool.
Are you okay?
Oh, look at that. Look at the reveal. You walk back an angle.
I'll check it out.
Bum bum bum. And there's a guy. If it was a third-person camera, it would be a little more like I was playing some kind of Tom Clancy SWAT room-clearing maneuver to keep my crosshair pointed on the sounds as I scan the shelves. But here, like, you just get surprised. You get hit with shocks. I feel like the mod designers also... I gotta say mod designers instead of game designers. I should just say designers. Kind of like game development. It's a lot like game development. It looks like they were having a lot of fun with how to reveal this guy around a corner. Does every single angle? Yeah, they do not give you a hint until you're close to him. They do not give you a hint that he's there until you are kind of close to him. So you have quick turn by pressing B and down. I tend to alternate between D-pad and analog stick, depending on whether or not my subconscious muscle memory is prioritizing speed over precision. Analog stick for speed, D-pad for precision. So when I'm in a little more cramped of a space, do you tap to run? No, you hold to run. But the amount of distance that you cover when you run is very generous for a fixed camera angle game. You can almost see that from the game's original camera angles, you're really, look at this. You're not supposed to see what your character's legs are doing from the original game's camera angles. There is some jank to be tolerated here with this mod. And this is one of them. The other thing is shadows. The self-shadowing of your own character was also not meant to be seen from this angle too, because you can see very dramatic angles, very dramatic shadows casted out of the angle, except for your character themselves. The lights have to be placed exceedingly deliberately for it to work like that. Oh, does she just have a gun by default, I guess? I wonder if this is like a Japanese game developer thing who think that Americans are always carrying guns. It was not a concealed carry either. She's being confident about it, which I think actually makes you more of a target. For crime. Okay, this is interesting. This is really interesting. The build-up, the suspense here is so fucking good. Oh, look at that, we're back to the angle again. The cutscenes also assume you're looking at it from the old angles. Guy does not got it. Yeah. I hate how, like, the skin stretches and you see it snap. The gore in this one in particular has always been especially over the top. Okay, so since I already know what to do... Maybe I don't know what to do. We're switching to analog stick. Okay, maybe I don't know what to do. I might die to the first zombie, which is good. I remember that being a very effective tone setter in this thing. Key! Examine Storag room. Now, we're better off... Equip. There we go, thank goodness. We are better off shooting it in the legs and scooting past. Is she auto-aiming onto it? I think so. Okay, I'm gonna assume that my right shoulder is safe. Oh man, we're blocked off. Okay. There it is. Look at those fucking shadows! Nope. This is not the kind of game where you shoot him in the head. Ah! We're dead. Wait, if I mash, will I live? If it starts flashing, we're dead. We're dead. We're super dead. The animation system in this game is really good. Can I quickly skip this? No, no, I cannot. But yeah, the first zombie. This I think this is a really well-designed intro for a Resident Evil game. Every time I play this, I always end up dying at the first zombie, and I feel like that's intended. It's a hell of a tone setter. Keep. That tells you for the rest of the game not to screw around. Wait, can I inventory now? No, I cannot.
I'll check it out.
The other thing is, the zombies in this one are ridiculously tough. They take like 12 headshots to kill.
Excuse me, is everything
So, you kind of dead space them. You play around with location-based damage. You want to stagger and stun. Not actually... Oh, we have laser sight now. There, yeah, look at that! That's good. That's better than shooting them in the head. I just bought myself like 8 seconds of wiggle room. I keep getting fooled into thinking that's a pathway out of here. Okay, we're crawling. I think I can zip past it. Haha! Fuck you! I want to explore, but I don't. No, I don't want to explore. There is nothing to explore here. I played this 2 weeks ago. I remember there being nothing to be gained from searching around while the zombies are chasing you. We just want to go... Jesus Christ! We just want to go straight from the exit. Do you hear me feeling this tension? I don't... It's taking too long to reload. Ah! Okay, I guess we're gonna have to take one hit in the intro. Where we take our first hit in the intro. Oh, you can partial reload, I see. Yeah! That was a surprise. But I heard the audio teasing it.
No, don't shoot.
Get down!
That zombie had way less health in the cutscene than he would have had in the game. Leon, you're not supposed to aim at the head in this one, Leon.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
He looks like a Backstreet Boy in this one. So, like, yeah, speaking of how... whether or why they made the characters so more or less interesting than the original. Why is Claire... Maybe I shouldn't ask. Maybe I don't even want to spoil. I'm having a lot of fun thinking out loud. Why is Claire already, like, packing heat and not hesitating to shoot people assaulting her? And, also, like, open carrying a revolver. A cheap revolver on a hip holster.
I don't know.
Like, it's almost like she's in trouble, like she's fleeing a situation that we should maybe know more about.
Leon Kennedy.
It takes time. I don't know if the Japanese developers are aware, or which state-specific laws they're simulating, but...
Looking for my brother. He's a cop, too.
But yeah, America is full of guns,
We found each other.
but if you see,
I
like,
don't know what to expect anymore.
a conventionally attractive 20-something-year-old woman packing heat on a motorcycle driving away at night with a cheap revolver, it usually takes more time and money and stability to get the concealed carry license. That gives me the impression she's in a lot of trouble already when the game begins. Yeah, she does not look like she's in a normal situation from the get-go. Leon's a cop. It's his first day, supposedly. So it makes sense in his position. I'm wondering, though, I do not remember Claire's backstory. Maybe this is just what it's like living in Raccoon City or the outskirts of Raccoon City in the days leading up to this event. Maybe everyone just decided to quickly buy cheap guns and practice with them a bit after reading all the news reports of people getting snatched away by zombies in the woods before they knew it was zombies. Also, Raccoon City keeps getting bigger and bigger in all these Resident Evil games. In the first Resident Evil, and from the novelization, and from the original PSX games, I kind of assumed it was a medium-sized city, like a Marietta, Georgia, or something like that. Well, not with miles upon miles of densely packed suburbs, like we just saw from the map, the city streets at night.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors.
It's a big city.
There has to be.
It's not a medium city. But yeah, the thing is that at the end of Resident Evil 2, the US government does not hesitate to nuke Raccoon City to contain the zombie virus. And I would not imagine that they would be so itchy on the trigger finger for that if it was a big, important coastal city with, like, more strategic assets at stake.
Yeah, good call.
Okay, this part might be tricky too. I might die here. This is where the game began in the original version.
Hold that.
There's our trucker from the intro. How long was that? Did we have to have like an 18-minute gap this time? So, your first time through this game, and I felt this again 2 weeks ago, it's easy to forget that intro. They call back to it here. The trucker man's not going to be an important character for the rest of the game. I wonder if he shows up as a zombie later on, actually. He looked like a fun character to zombify. And, And for how effective that intro is in terms of just how uncomfortable and dissonant and I'm reiterating myself, how many conflicting, nasty emotions you're gonna feel watching it, and how well done, how well done a piece of horror that intro is. You would have thought they'd done more with the character. I also remember RE6 beginning like this. Except I also don't. I don't remember RE6 feeling like this. I already died at the first zombie in the tutorial, and that, like, and the way that the characters are getting bashed around and they seem kind of scared. This is a very different mood than the mood you get in the RE6 intro. But the RE6 intro can't possibly take place at Raccoon City during a fiery traffic jam. It can't possibly be these same moments. Where do I go? I go off camera. I guess I go off camera. That's where we're going. Ah! Shit, is this a dead end? Can I slip the cars? Yes, I can. Do I go left? Do I go no? No! No, no, no! No! No, no, Claire! Wrong way, wrong way. Oh, I think we're dead. I'm mashing, I'm mashing. Oh, are we cautious? We're only cautious. Did these zombies hit you for less No, stop! Okay, I gotta fight my muscle memory to tap the run button when I'm fleeing. The panic reaction. There we go, there's our way out. I just saw them signpost it with bright lights to the left. Ha ha! Listen to me have to think about what I'm doing. Whoa. See, I accidentally mashed the run button, and you don't want to do that in that control scheme. This is so fucking good. Oh my god. Look, I just can't get over this. Look at how good that looks. Also, there's some kind of camera relative movement matching thing going on that's messing me up. Okay, so if you run and then press the run button again, you do quick turn, and that was messing up my sprinting. Look at how good this angle looks. It's following you a bit. That's why it's... Yeah, the camera does have a bit of movement sometimes for some of these angles. Whoops, wrong button. So yeah, fighting the instinct to tap the sprint button when you want to run away, run away, run away, run away. You're going to be thinking something like that, but your fingers should not be pressing something like that. That's... I remember the school bus being more significant in the early game, but I think in the original game, but I think in this one you just got to go straight for the gate. Whew! That was a lot harder 2 weeks ago when I didn't know what to do and where to go after 6 years of hazy memory. God damn, this game's good. Fuck, this game's good. Is 6 pounds of shrimp watching this? Because we gotta get in a fight. I don't see him. My friend Ollie doesn't like the RE2 remake, and I think they're a poopy stinky head because of it. That was... Are we seeing the same thing? That was fucking good. That was a good-ass video game intro. God damn, these cameras are good. Also, what's the deal with that laser pointer? I don't want it. I don't want the laser pointer. I think it's cheesy. Oh, wait, T is the toggle button. That's so appropriate. T is the toggle button. If you're having trouble with the mod, if there's a part of the game that's just too hard and you're too big of a whiny piss baby to handle it, you just press T for toggle and boom, you're back to stupid, boring mode because every single game in the world plays like this. It wasn't as offensive in 2019 because every single game in the world hadn't been playing like that for 16 years at that point. It would have been 10 years. But having the option Look at this. You can't do this in the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake where you have to load the save to change angles. You can toggle. You can toggle in here. They unironically actually should hire the modder, implement this as a full feature. Oh, fuck me. They'd sell it as DLC, wouldn't they? And then re-release the game with the big fancy patch to celebrate it. This is perfect. This is beautiful. You got options, you got customization. Look at how look at how the tree is framing the shot with the composition of the foliage is framing the outer thirds of the shot. The modders, it must have been so fun once you got over whatever kind of troubleshooting, bug squashing errors I'm sure were involved. It must have been so fun to actually do the artistry of placing the cameras in this. I love how the leaf in the front of the frame, I love it. I cannot express how much I love it when you're playing a survival horror game and the camera angle kind of looks like a monster peeking at you from off-screen scenery. This looks like we are seeing our own character from the perspective of the zombies trapped behind the walls here. See that? The foreshadowing here. Like your mind's eye is going to be looking at this scene with a certain degree of relativity that's going to have you look at this angle here without any monsters on the screen, but you're going to, like, know that a monster is there from this angle looking at you. God, this is good! Ah! Alright. I'm ruining the mood here for the viewers, I'm sure, but whatever's going on in my hormone system is right where it should be. I am having... Oh, there's no loading screen. Seamless. Seamless. Jesus Christ. Huh? You got what's wonderful about the old game, and then every now and then they throw at you a reminder that actually you're playing a new game, and there's no loading screens when you hit the doors, and it's like a nice little surprise. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to take a few steps forward and... Oh, yeah, baby! I don't think we ever get that angle... Okay, we might get that angle again. I remember trying to reactivate this when I was playing Leon 2 weeks ago, and the memories might be wrong, but I think I remember this angle going away. Like, you will see the police station from this point of view in this sequence in the early game, and you have to savor it. Whatever kind of mood the mod developers want you to feel through the rest of your exploration of the police station is not going to be the same mood that camera angle triggers in the intro there. Fuck me, this is good. If that's true, I'm not just saying a bunch of bullshit. Oh, by the way, checkmark. Checkmark means I can throw it away. Discard. Discard. Yay, I got an inventory space. Now the next chunk of the game is going to be way, not way easier, but significantly less difficult, because I will not have to worry about running out of inventory space with quite the same urgency I would have earlier. We've got a clover door. God, this is so fucking good. Oh my god. Oh, my hormone system is giving me such a nice fat hit of dopamine right now. Oh good, we got 2 to start. I see those from the distance, but that's fine. You just tap A on everything. You kind of do that from the third person. They're both third person. From the over-the-shoulder perspective, too.
Where are you?
Why are her cheeks so weird? Why does she have puffy cheeks?
Oh shit. They're inside, too.
It's like the character modeler couldn't...
I found a way out. It's in here.
Oh, was that one of the portable safes that you play a little jingle?
Send reinforcements. East hallway.
Is that the same guy who gets really fucked up later on?
I should help this guy.
Happy George is easily my second favorite George to listen to. Okay, I finally have the time and the inclination to look at Twitch chat because I've been narrating out loud over how much fun I'm having with this. Oh, that I might be able to take a breather. But no, I can't. There might be some hidden items out here. I gotta mash A in front of everything until I've collected all the items in the room. Oh, the map screen I think is also gonna help me out. Yeah, there's still stuff here. I can show you. Wait, I was playing this 2 weeks ago. I don't need to read. Let me just press A in front of all the basics here. We got the goddess statue is going to want 3 medallions because it's a classic Resident Evil game. A scrap of notebook paper is going to have the solution to that one. Oh, I wonder what happens if you replay it and have the puzzle solutions written down on a notebook in real life, and you cheese the puzzles with that. Thank you. Very, very helpful. I really needed that. Do I got room for one more? The carrying capacity in this thing. 5. 5? 5? Claire, you have a 5-shooter? Oh my god, I don't even know if they make these. This is like... This is the specialist, the most special of all Saturday night specials she could possibly be carrying. Yeah, I don't want to look at Twitch chat and have it spoiled for me because it might be something interesting to find out later on as I replay through this game over what may be a period of months. Oh! I also like how I felt a temptation to shoot the light there because it looked fun to do. But I was also going to point out how I like having the reticle and not the laser sight. For whatever... Oh, that looks good. For whatever aesthetic reasons, the laser sight doesn't quite match the visual design this game in this place as it does in Resident Evil 4. What's going on here? The envelope? Why is the camera so close here? Oh, to show off the safe! That's why. Computer screen interesting. What's up with the reflections? I spent way too much time 2 weeks ago trying to tweak the graphics to be just right, because they look really good. It's very, very funny how...
Turns a museum into a police station.
Good point. That sounds like an extremely corrupt thing to do in an American city. If it was like a French or Italian city, it might be a cool thing to do, but for an American city in the Midwest that would have been recently built, that sounds like a very corrupt, nasty, awful thing to do. Unfortunately, Raccoon City's never really been that interesting of a city or a character in this game, and I think you can tell... Yeah, I was mentioning this earlier about how the story feels underbaked. One reason why is that this brochure for Raccoon City features just the only 2 interesting areas in the game, the police station and the orphanage. I need to turn that laser pointer off at some point when I quit monologuing. Let me just do it right now while I'm monologuing. Oh, wrong button! Insert! Okay, RE2R Classic, that's the name of the mod. Controls, auto-aim, camera, control, laser sight options. Auto-aim hit scan, we want that. Laser sight, let's turn that off. Now, there might have been a hotkey. Yeah, L2 plus LB. L2 plus L1. Yeah, I might have accidentally mashed that. Let's just clear that off. I don't want to accidentally turn the laser sight on. I don't want it ever. I want the reticle. I like the reticle. I don't like the laser sight. Boop. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. This is really good, actually. This means that if I don't want to auto-aim, and in this one, you don't oftentimes want to auto-aim. Location-specific damage is important. There's also some shootables in the environment you want to be not missing. Yeah, this is a wonderful solution to that problem. Really makes me wish the classic games had something like this. It also makes it feel like you're fully in control of your character and that shooting is... It's still kind of a strategic turn-based decision, but not so much one where the illusion of control over your character is as oppressive as it is. Okay, what other hotkeys don't we want? Strafe. Hold this button to strafe while using tank controls. I don't have to hold the button. Or to use classic aim while aiming. Press A or X. Well, what is it? Pick one. I think they mean cross as in the PlayStation original. Yeah. So, A... I get it. I don't like it. I don't think I'm ever going to need to use this. But then again, this is a hard one. Wait, no. If I'm panicking while shooting zombies, I might accidentally... Let's just clear this off. I suppose we could also consider this stream a good tutorial for getting the mod set up and customized to your liking. B... Yeah, let's... Disables default quick turn while running. We want this. The default quick turn is actually too slow for some of the stuff you need to do with the classic camera angle mod. Let me commit to short-term memory that this room has a spade door in it and get out of this menu at some point. The camera angle will not change while this button is held down. Right trigger. It's a button that's not often used. Hey, yeah, look at that. But am I gonna ever need that or need to remember it? Yes, I am actually. I bet you could get strategic with this. Oh, the camera angle did just change. Wait a second, yeah, the camera angle changes around that bench there, but if I hold RT, the shoot button, maybe I can consider that the camera, like, shooting your character. The camera's, like, focusing on your character, aiming the shot. Right, the camera is going to stay focused on shooting your character. That's the way I can think about it. But it looks like sometimes the angle's going to be too much to hold it like that. I can't walk into an entirely different room and freeze the camera on the previous room's angle. Okay. Let's keep that. I can't imagine... Yeah, there's some angles where you have good visibility and some you don't. So this way I can think about committing to the ones with good visibility when I need them, and then switching to the ones with pretty good tactical combat visibility, and then switching to the pretty ones when the enemies are cleared out and I can take a break and breathe and enjoy the mood of the place. Yeah, see, this is not a great angle if I want to be fighting monsters. But if I hold RT... I'm stuck at this angle that's not good with fighting monsters. Neither is this one. This one! Yeah, if a zombie was chasing me, I could hold RT, keep a good view of him, while navigating around. But how would combat work? Because RT is also the shoot button. So you have to pick between holding the camera on target or holding your gun on target. And honestly, I might not use that feature so much to even make it a point. What items am I missing? So let's keep freeze angle. Toggle follow cam. Press this button. Press it? Or hold it? Oh, press RT plus A. Oh, this is going to be tricky because you're going to be mashing A while searching rooms, and there might be situations where I'd be holding RT to hold the camera while also mashing A to search the scenery for items. Some kind of items in here. Oh, maybe by the front door? I'm mashing. Not picking anything up. Uh-oh, I'm hearing something clicking in a way. Maybe I gotta hit this? But I'm not gonna go in there without saving first. I know that there is a lot of bullshit that way I do not want to deal with right now without saving first. What am I missing in here? Shaped box, goddess statue, shade door. Maybe they're not gonna fade the orange away until after I solve the puzzles first? Let's assume. Okay, let's save with the typewriter, put the ink ribbon away, and then is our old 25 February. This game came out in February? What a weird month to release a spooky horror game. Toggle follow cam. I feel like that one should be a turn camera. Hold this button down and push the right stick to turn the camera. Oh yeah, right stick push. Oh, look at, fuck yes! Oh, this is like MGS3 Classic now. Yeah, cheat. All the features are there. Oh my god. Woo. So if you want to peek, if you're spooked out about the off-screen space, you can scan it with the same button your character uses to look around. When you press the stick in, your camera is looking around. Look at this congruity. I can make Claire's head kind of sort of peek in the same direction. That feels natural. Oh, door. Oh, stairs. Oh, stairs. Or balcony. Oh, roof. Is there something coming from the roof? Let me just quickly whip the camera up with the right stick. That is so good. There's actual professional AAA games can learn from this. Holy cow. Turn camera to enemy? The fixed camera will look towards the enemy if this button is toggled while aiming at an enemy? Left trigger plus left stick push. Okay, that sounds really tricky. Yeah, alright, that is going to be interesting to do. So you can get the camera. Oh, man. Oh, I can't wait to fight zombies in the next area. Let me put the ink ribbon away. With what I have learned from the options menu, I'm going to feel remarkably overpowered compared to when I was playing this a couple weeks ago and was being very, very cautious. I'm going to feel remarkably overpowered compared to 2 weeks ago, but still more underpowered compared to if I had the shoulder cam. Okay, turn camera to enemy. That's nuts. Auto aim button. If bound, auto aim will only be active when this button is held down. Isn't that kind of sort of how it works anyway? It's not bound to anything. That sounds too complicated for me right now. Disable auto aim. Temporarily disables auto aim while this button is held down. LT plus A. That sounds complicated. I just need to think when I'm to resist the panic. So A is the pick items up button. I shouldn't be mashing that while panicking against zombies. But there's some complicated inputs that I would glean a lot from by keeping my mind clear and not panicking while fighting and being chased by zombies. That is perfect. Allow D-pad, use the D-pad weapon shortcuts while holding right stick push. Cool. So right stick is kind of sort of like a combat emergency modifier. Left stick is the lock on to... Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? Left stick is doing some weird thing. If I press left stick, we're toggling the mod off somehow. Hotkey. Is that a... Can I disable whatever I was just doing? Because I don't want that. Classic aim. You'll turn left and right the movements. You will turn left and right the movement stick while aiming. Feet will be planted on the ground and up. No, we don't want that, because some enemies in this game you might be supposed to strafe away from. Walk type, tank controls, running quick turn is important. Complicated to learn. Quick turn fix. Let's definitely keep that checked. Oh yeah, look at that. Thank God we can turn that off. I don't think any of these were what I was looking for. Disable mod while aiming. Fixed cameras will... This is interesting. Might be interesting to play the game like this someday. Might be interesting to play RE4 like this. But that's not how we're playing tonight. Disable mod during grapple. I don't want that. No button prompts. I think I am... Yes! Haha! Let's keep it minimal. Keep it minimal. Oh, beautiful! Synchronizes the player's footsteps with their dog speed. Is there a way to fix this gliding? Okay, camera editor we're definitely not gonna mess with. Alright. Alright. Let's consider setup complete. The real test now is if I can memorize all those neat camera tricks that I learned in the options menu in the heat of the battle while panicking and fighting zombies. I also want to apologize for not paying attention to the Twitch chat. Thinking and talking about this out loud is just so fun that I must be way behind the chat log. Yeah, I don't even want to look away from the screen, too. It's so fucking good. God damn, this is... The other thing is that... So since in this game you can aim while move, you're very tempted to keep your gun held out while going down spooky corridors. Ugh, that audio. The splash. I got spooked by the splash. Sure would suck if a high voltage electrical box with... the foreshadowing. This is fucking good. This is a really good video game with really good level design and really good environmental design. And I also think really good combat design. But I want to argue with my friend Ollie. What is going on off camera? Wait, I know what to do if I'm spooked out by off-camera stuff. Right? What sound was coming from the left? I need to develop a muscle memory reaction of getting the camera guy to peek left. Instead of having to make my character vulnerable. But yeah, you can play like this from the fixed cameras with tank controls and still keep your gun out and do some tactical Tom Clancy pie slice in action. Is there any way we could get the camera to look down there? No, not with what I know now. Yeah, not without disabling the mod here, and we're not doing that.
Focus, Claire. Focus.
This does feel surprisingly natural. This looks like it makes a lot of sense. Now let me take another look at that from the previous angle, actually. Is there a way through? Yeah. Oh, wait, can Claire not go this way? Oh, she probably can't. Okay. But first, you want to check the press room. Hang on. Okay, we're blue here. There's no items to get here, but the press room's orange. Anything? Anyone? God, that feels so good. Ho ho! That is wonderful! Slow it down and do a slow, dramatic pan. Alright, the room looks clear. Now let's relax and let the camera guy take control instead of me. Like, I have control over the camera, but so does the artist behind the game's visual design department. Look at this Dutch angle. Fucking awesome. Where are the items, though? Why'd my reticle go away? Where's my reticle? Is it because there's an item on the zombie here? Alright, that's all the items in here. This button's important. Yeah. Does Claire shoot better if she's not holding the flashlight at the same time? Let me take a look at this door in the corner. It's boarded up. Oh. Oh, did you hear that? To the left? The left. There's nothing to the left. Oh! This remake is the bar. I don't know, what about RE1? I just realized that because of this stuff going on right here with the right stick, like, all of a sudden, RE1 Remake is now going to feel inadequate. If I get used to this and start putting this in my memory of what the game looks like and feels to look like, then, oh, bullet holes are coming through because you have the light turned on now. How wonderful. Fucking great. There's something you can now do in this fixed camera Resident Evil high quality remake that you can't do in the top class game of that category. Anything to the right? Look at that. Look at how natural that camera movement looked. We're clear. Did our room turn orange? No. Bathroom has healing items. Oh, fucking good. Ah! Oh, this is spooky. But I think I remember, it's all fake scare, right? Yeah. God, this is good! We're blue. So if they released a full professional game like this, they might have to spend who knows how many hundreds of thousands of dollars to do some extra bug fixing and troubleshooting, but this is charming. This is adorable. I love that. God, this is so fucking good. Ah. It builds suspense. Like getting a sneak peek at the next corridor you gotta go down is just helping the suspense build. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh, look at that! Look at it! Look at it! Yeah, that's gonna need the chain cutters. Oh gosh, I've already developed a muscle memory for it. When I hear audio out of left or right ears, I now click the stick and jerk the stick left or right. Yeah, alright, I'm coming, but I don't think going any faster is gonna help this poor guy. Do I gotta mash? No, I don't.
Give me your hand! Help me! Give me your other hand!
That was the guy in the camera, yeah. So, I love how they gross you out with this guy's horrific, awful death, and then make you go through something similar. Jesus Christ. Like 10 minutes later. So, I'm wondering whether or not to contribute to Horse's discourse later on, because shit like this apparently is probably is. It's not. There's something about the. God, why is it so gross? Why does it make you wince? I haven't seen that scene a gajillion times in slow motion, like the torture scene in Metal Gear Solid 3, but I feel like there's something. Hey, oh, wow, a boom, boom. Right, let's go. See you later, asshole. Ah! I was getting ambushed while peeking. Give me a minute to peek. Oh, I gotta go. I know that. So, whoa! Okay, how am I gonna just trip these guys out? Yep. There you go. Alright, now, yeah, when they're on the ground, that guy, I think there's something useful in the room he's guarding. Wait, no, wrong button. I do have the ammo for this. Okay, let's get a good angle. 2, 3. When they're locked in a stagger animation, that's when you want to make your move. I love this. I love this so much. Wait, nope, we missed. Taking the quick peek. Taking the quick peek to quickly scan for enemies is a wonderful feeling. Okay, I'm done here. Let's actually drink the spray straight out of the can and get out of here. Hey, I need to double check what's wrong with this door. Is it locked or is it blocked? Also, fuse box, that's gonna be something later. Now look, you gotta do something similar. You gotta crawl through the crusher shutter while there's zombies going after your feet. And that zombie was far more closer than I left him in the game. See, that's just good foreshadowing. Maybe it's because I have the memories of how spooked I was the first time playing this. That they used that sound effect. It's such an effective scene the first time. Maybe it makes you like think about your feet, your own feet, because you're running away and your feet get caught. And so like you're thinking about the memories of that guy whose feet got caught and he got crushed in half.
Take care of myself.
And
Come on.
and it makes you feel like you feel your own feet, you feel your own gut. Some really effective body horror tricks are happening with that one. So doesn't this guy turn into a zombie later on? And a huge pain in the ass?
There's a lot of theories, but all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, you're telling me.
No, they're called monsters.
Hey, keep that on, just in case.
Still not as gross as the hamburger. Wait, the gore can be turned off? What happens if you turn the gore off on that cutscene? How do you even have that cutscene? Do they pan the camera away? Wait, yeah, the Japanese version would have done something like that, because Japanese rules for gore are actually more restrictive than American rest of the world rules. Maybe the camera pans away or something.
Looks like there might be a way out through this secret passageway.
Good.
I think it's a good idea to break open a compressed can.
Yeah, we should probably get you to a hospital.
Oh, forget about me.
Can't avoid him unless you're doing second run.
Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself. So you can see your brother again.
I really hope that clock says 8:47 instead of
You'll probably need this.
9:47. Yeah, good.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna...
What is that? What was that?
If you see one of those things,
Oh, it was a
No
knife.
matter who they were, you can't hesitate.
I guess it was like a homemade
Take 'em out
sheath.
if you
Yeah, it looked like a bundle of towels and ropes, but now I'm remembering. Okay, it's not a homemade sheath. It's just a weird looking sheath. Wait, is that a taser? What is that? What is that? Why do they know what that is? Why does she look like a weird baby person? It's a knife! My like third guess was correct. LB ready RT. Probably going to be the least problematic part of the mod to use. Oh, did we get a bit of a footstep? Yeah, she's taking a step forward when she slashes. Okay, maybe now is when I should look at the chat because I do have a very specific question to ask. What's the deal? What's going on with the floor? Is that a reflection or a shadow? Is it ambient occlusion not working correctly? No, it doesn't work correctly from the original angle either. It's a reflection. It's a reflection. So something's weird with the reflections. I'm playing the game with the old non-ray tracing build. I've heard that's more stable. But solution question. Screen space reflection. Is that gonna look better or worse? Should I just tolerate the jink? Ah, the floor still looks shiny and reflective, but it's not reflecting goop. On the other hand, I think there's a lot of parts of this game where you want the screen space reflections, like for that water in the eastern hallway. Also, are we blue? We're blue! Why are we blue now? I guess the combat knife might be programmed into the map and doesn't appear until the cutscene. Okay, that's gonna get used on the... We're turning screen-based reflections back on. I'm just gonna tolerate the reflections looking a little goopy every now and then in the back of my mind, not worry about it. Nice. Fighting. Right, maybe this... It's one of these intersecting... Ah! I can't spend too much time on this. I really can't. I'll be in that menu forever. That's what happened 2 weeks ago. Is the goop back on that reflection? So maybe it's reflecting some ambient occlusion stuff. Maybe it's reflecting some kind of shader effect I can turn off elsewhere. I cannot go through the menu one by one and test them all out. Does someone in Twitch chat know? The screen space reflections are just kind of not the best in this game. Hey, Shadow Link! You do want them on. Maybe try changing anti-aliasing? No, not right now. Especially not while OBS is also bringing its own can of worms to the experience. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shadow Link. I cannot express how much fun I have had playing with this mod. I mean, maybe I can. I don't know how soon you joined the stream, but I was making noises for many minutes earlier. I think I want to save before going down these next always. Shadow Link, were you here when I found out about this? Shadow Link, did you know about this? This changes everything. No one should ever complain about fixed camera angles again if you have this. If you can do this. That is wonderful. Oh, let me also see if that big super wide shot goes away. Oh, look, he barricaded the front door. I can't go out the front door anymore. Yeah, it is back. Interesting. Okay. So, did we get any new items in here? No, we're still down to 1 ink ribbon. Wonderful. That is so good. We don't need those. Wait, actually, we might be able to use those in the upcoming hallway, because I think I will be down the upcoming hallway for a return trip later. Yeah, let me actually board up the very first boardable window I see. What I remember 2 weeks ago, that will be a good idea. I saw that. Yeah, I should look into it. It's just a super low resolution reflection. I'll look around and see if it can be modded. It's a problem in the remakes, yeah. A lot of floors look super wet / shiny. Yeah, but they also look good. You know, 90% of the time they look good, and I don't... Oh! 90% of the time the reflections are going to look good. I just want to shut up and quit complaining for the 10% where they... Oh! They won't. Okay, good. No one's sneaking up behind me. Ah. Ah. Oh yeah, I think... Is this cutscene different for Claire? Why is she doing this? Why would anyone do this? Oh no, I can see the triangles in his eyes. Yeah, why do Claire and Leon both decide that they want to do? It's wonderful how much sense it makes. Like, it still looks good, even when you're panning it in a way the modders didn't intend. So I can scan ahead and feel a little bit less nervous about going down this hallway. Ah! And the angle I'm scanning from... That's a window I need to board. That shaking I just heard. The hell? Some extreme shrubbery outside the window. But yeah, later on in the game, actually relatively soon, I believe, I'll make a return trip down this hallway, and that'll make it a bit less of a... Okay, Q, no one around that corner. Maybe it's that window I should have boarded up? Is she auto-aiming on anyone? No. I also remember lickers from the original game. It makes me want to peek at the ceiling. Like, see, look at that. That looked like a well-composed shot. Me looking at the zombie, then going back to Claire. Whoa. Okay, it's gonna chase me in here, and there's a lot of good clutter hidden around. Actually, let me take a closer look at that. I did this 2 weeks ago. I don't remember anything significant. Ugh. Yeah, that's just flavor. I don't think there's any important hint there. Need a chain cutter for that one. What color is this? Nice. What is this, press room? Isn't there another press room? Main hall, office, press room, right. Operations room? Records room? I think I'm in the operations room. Operations room, okay. Kind of looks like a press room, but with the stage and it. But no, it's the operations room. Yeah, there's a podium with a microphone behind stage with visual aids. Wah! Look at that! I snapped right to it! My spatial memory was able to get me to look right where I needed to look. Are we blue? No, not blue. To chase it a while, or just... What else is there to get? We're just gonna... Are we, though? It's really slow and clumsy. I might be able to... No, we're just gonna go. No, we're just gonna go. Can I get it to decide to run away? Like, if it can't reach me, will it decide to give up and go back out? Yay! Yeah, we're gonna go. Please tell me that didn't hit for the same amount as a regular hit. Tickled my leg. Claire, turn your fucking flashlight off, you goober. Do not wake that guy up. That noise. Okay, now let me actually remind myself. What was that aim at enemy button? Oop. Toggle laser sight. Angle. Turn camera to enemy. Left trigger plus left stick. Okay. That sounds complicated, but maybe that's a good thing. Left trigger plus left stick. Oh, there we go. I lose my reticle, though. There we go. Yes. Yes. Stay on target. Cautiously move ahead. Turn your fucking flashlight off, Claire. This is... Oh, wow! Zoomed right at him. Why did they put this camera there? Why did they put this camera there? Okay, so if you move, it stays on target. Oh, because the camera is meant to be looking at the intersection of this hallway here. This is so good. So you can aim at this guy and get an extreme close-up of exactly where you're targeting him. I flick the auto-aim off with quick pressure? Not really. I can't aim at arms either, but... Wait, yes it does, because if you shoot their arms off, they can't grab you very... I think the only options you get are head or legs. Okay, so in some situations I might want to turn... Disable auto-aim is LT plus A. Okay, so LT, left stick. Now A. I get his arms? Yeah. That's a very strange grip you gotta do. To disable the auto-aim to aim at the arm. I suppose you'd want to hit the shoulder and hit it at the joint instead of the arm itself. Lower target. Alright. This guy is a good tutorial dummy. Let's not play around with him. The safety deposit room is going to be useful. I think this one's... The door left of us is unlocked. I think that guy might be coming up. That's not what I expected. Whoa! Okay, I was a little disoriented from the camera. We're going in here instead. Bye! Okay, now can't you actually shoot them through the grate here? Ah! Speak of the devil. Yeah, that second shot landed. Look at how good that looked! Jesus Christ! Oh, is it dead? I mean, for good? Yeah, yeah, head exploded, it's a zombie. That's how you kill zombies. Lucky headshot. Lucky critical. Oh yeah, don't you have to decide whether or not you want number 2 or 3, and it's an actually really big major decision? Is there anything in these things? Oh boy, what is that? I think that might have been the guy on the floor. The left stick's not working. What happened? Go. I wonder if she has a shorter reload if she's doing 1 bullet at a time instead. I got a second lucky headshot. Okay. I'm just gonna brute force whatever lockers are available instead. Checking each one at a time. Oh yeah, that's the film. I know what to do with that. I remember that from 2. Is Claire's revolver actually more powerful? I don't remember getting as many lucky headshots. Leon. Police sound like assholes. They turned a perfectly good art museum into a police station that's not a very good police station by the sound of things. They're like really unforgiving about mistakes. They're kind of mean to Leon on his first day. Like, don't they play some bullshit prank on him to open his desk up? And it turns into a pain in the ass puzzle because zombies are chasing you around the desk. There's spook. Here's something. I came from there. That's what I'm hearing. I know what I'm hearing. I love how you can't be sure in this particular Resident Evil that the zombies are staying dead. Wait, is that guy... Oh boy. Did they make the fat zombie slap at the vending machine snacks? Cause he's a fat zombie and fat people are funny when they want food, according to media. I'm wondering if I'm interpreting some complicated environmental storytelling for complicated gamers. How natural her movement when everything together well enough. This way. I'm gonna want to board that one up sooner rather than later because he might actually. This is one of the most important windows. I got one space. Gunpowder, or there we go. Fucking herb. Can I put 2 ink ribbons? Yes! So that way when I save, I won't have to make the return trip. 5. Fucking good. Gunpowder, I'm gonna... Oh, wait a second. Did that guy give me... Officer's notebook, right. I might could use this in the room. The Franklin room. The main hub room. Oh, yeah. That's actually... hint to simplest. They don't play the music until turn the lights. Phenomenal video game. Is Ollie in here? Oh, well, we got a lot of Shadow Link. Player's reload is longer, the more bullets have been spent. This is a speedrunner's dream, dude. Player's revolver is 50% stronger, the trade-off being a faster reload. I'm not sure of the crit chances though, but as long as you wait for your aim to focus, that can work. The muscle memory habit of... Let's get the music back on. The dark room button is the music, the play music button. That is so cute. What was I gonna say? The muscle memory of waiting for the reticule to shrink down definitely did not go away. That's still... Whatever my fingers remembered about playing the RE2 remake, remembered that the most. How do I get the music back on? I want to leave the music on if I die and need to reload the save game. I don't want to reload into a quiet save room. So wait, why is this a speedrunner's dream? Because I imagine you would get more precision from the original camera angle. Come on, I want to hear the do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do 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 do. Walk away for 1 Mississippi. Walk away for 10 seconds. Come to think of it, I don't think I want to be teasing that zombie because I think regular zombies can eventually break through it, or maybe it's special zombies who show up later. I remember getting spooked. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to worry about the save room not triggering. I'll worry about the save room not triggering right later. Main hall, that's what they call it. All of my saves from 2019 are just going to get lost. History, like... Here's... Main. Can I make him fall off? I shoot him in the knees? Oh, that woman's gonna be a pain in the ass later. I remember. Let's go to the right. Blink. Got 4 spaces. Ah! That wasn't even a proper jump scare. Why did it get me? Okay, I need to shut up. I really need to shut up or else I'm never gonna be able to... That one, okay. I've already lost it. Okay. Ah. Why is this... Why did they call this a safe instead of a game? This is the least secure way to store sensitive equipment in the world. A child could figure it out in a couple minutes. Where did it go? More like purple or... Unfortunately, the music only plays once in the remake unless you buy the music. What? Are you fucking kidding me? 2 crits in rapid succession. Oh yeah, okay. I did this minigame 6 times last week and that went better than all. Her necklace. Nuts. And now she's auto-aiming on something. Oh, there he is. He's back to his original spot. But hang on, before I do that guy, let me do her. Was she actually moving a bit? Yeah, you're not fooling me. I remember you. There we go. Okay, do the stairs help out? Can't see where I'm aiming. The reticule's disappearing. Yeah, look at all those missed shots. Waste of ammo. Hey! I'm gonna get him while he's down. Get him while he's down. Get him while he's down.
Son of a bitch!
I don't think he's really a threat. What about this? Last broke, the boards did. Oh. No. The quick turn while running has messed me up for 2.5 weeks. Still having a hard. Oh, look at that! It's still hidden. It's almost like they deliberately placed this hallway to spook you. They did not, but the camera angle makes it feel like they accidentally did. Why does the reticule disappear for me? They got the flashlight. Careful. Oh, hey, can I knock this thing over? Get revenge for getting spooked out earlier and or the that board texture is low resolution as hell, but the board placement is beautiful. There's another angle where it feels like a monster. Yeah, like they're teasing at you about the lickers again. Except that can also pan out of the level geometry to what this game blue hell looks like. Ah!
What was that?
There's a licker, they're teasing me. What's going on this way? Where'd my reticule? Where does the reticule run? Fucking good. Is there anything down the bottom of this hallway? Why? Hallway. Ah. Thanks, David, for the awfully video game-like advice. Weird lump. What is that? Like concrete? Not like the molten rock stuff that get in trouble. Is there a spook doll? I got plenty of it. Nothing. Noise. For auto aiming. Oh yeah, I remember. Can this guy give you a spook later? Oh yeah, and I think I'm also this. Wait, no, let's save the game before shooting it actually. Which might not happen for quite a while. And maybe it's because I still have a lot of this game in fresh memory, but I feel like being pretty generous with the ammo. Some guy scribbling. that the police chief? He said he was a superior. That he locked... Oh god, that's... He locked pigs up in a cage. Also, I just realized that, like... Did the art museum have actual ancient Greek or Roman statues inside? Like, how old is what I'm looking at? This is America. You don't keep that stuff lying around. Feels a lot more older to us than it does to other countries. Okay, so I guess that guy won't be a pain in the ass when we make our return trip later. Good thing I can that memory later. Oh, this angle coming up's good. I remember this.
Claire,
Yeah, look at that.
how fast can you get back here?
Why? What's that?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
All right, I'm on my way.
Ah. I played this 2 weeks ago. Okay, there's... nice. There's stairs somewhere around here. There they are. There's a book around here that I could tell from a distance that was not an herb, but I didn't want to leave it until mashing A in front of it. Oh, but yeah, no, wrong way. Orient. Where is it? There's a room here that's... This is wonderful. The vertigo is coming in. I don't remember them dying with 3 shots to the head. That feels like a much more normal video game rule than how weird rules are in RE2 Remake. Player's handgun must be more powerful. Surely. Okay, which room? I think it's this one. I love getting these. Where is this door I'm looking at? That door. Okay, I think I figured it out. If you hold LT and then left click, you're not going to get the camera to zoom onto the bad guy. But if you press LT and left click at the same time, then you get it. So that really feels like whipping your gun out is a very deliberate motion when you're prepared for it. When you're panicking, you don't have as good visibility, but if you consciously think to put finger pressure on the left side of your controller with these two fingers, then it kind of sort of makes you feel like whipping a gun out with your holster from your left hip. And so I guess the extra input implies extra precision your character's getting out of their shooting. It makes sense. Fish, scorpion, vase. Fish, scorpion, vase. Fish, scorpion, vase. Now, now what? Now what? I truly live. Ah! In the land of plenty right now with how generous this game's being about. Oh, yeah. That just solved one of my problems. Thank you, ma'am, actually. So, also... I don't think she's really dead. Attention. Fool me once. Shame on me. Me twice. Now she's dead. I think she's dead now. Okay. The exit. Wait, red book. Red book's important too. It's fine. There's a storage just right out the door. Okay, I think I just realized one of the things that makes me keep getting screwed up by this quick turn while running thing is that the B button is the cancel button and the quick turn while running button.
There you are. Come here.
So if you're navigating menus while running,
Take a look.
you're liable to take a unnecessary
Oh my
quick
God,
turn
you
when you
made it.
cancel out.
You know him?
Yeah, it's Leon.
It's a
Kennedy?
Backstreet Boy.
The rookie. Thought he looked familiar. You can make it to that courtyard. The second floor, east side.
Okay. Thanks, Marvin. I'm on it.
Hey, under the skin. Hey, she's dead now. Yeah, good. What is this laser toggle affecting the calculations, though? So far, I can't imagine why it wouldn't just be a cosmetic. 2 ink ribbons. Unicorn medallion. We might as well just go ahead and deposit that and then go back for the book right away before doing more. Actually, while we have good health, I don't know if we have good ammo anymore. 16. See that? I just did an accidental... Ah! I did it again! I did it again! She's sprinting, but I'm not pressing the sprint button. What option do I have ticked on? Make that. Hey guys, I just... Hey! Okay. Ah! Put the unicorn medallion away, then go back for the book. Hopefully when I come back, that guy will be as close to the door. Okay, now I am not holding sprint button. She did not. So maybe if I quick turn, it locks her into a sprint. But if I don't quick turn, she'll...
So Elliot was right.
Elliot? Who's Elliot?
Yeah, we're not out of here yet.
Also, she doesn't look drunk. I'm just not as good at the tank controls yet. I'll get it after, like... Give me 8 hours of controlling the character, and then she'll look fine. This is part of the learning curve. Such a cool figure. Takes away a bit of the tension, though. Wondering. Break the balance. Okay, so this area also is unlocked from the other side too. God damn that. You're playing as Leon. This area is a mess. Welcome. Yawn. Are the lights shootable in this game? Oh. Said that. Who said that? Who said you? Hey, you know what I just realized? I can make the same argument I made in the Metal Gear Solid 3 video here. This is better. Oh my god! Yeah, I would not be able to see this guy if we were looking from this angle. Look at this. Oh geez, I wonder where the zombie's gonna pop out at me from. There the zombie's gonna pop out at me from. Oh my gosh, yeah, you don't get, it does take away some of the tension. You actually gain some superior degree of spatial awareness. Holy shit. My inventory look like? I shouldn't actually. Hey, if I go right around this door and around the corner, I can make use of the spare part. Hey, if I go right around the corner and make use of the spare part. 2 or 3 guys. Actually, we might want to toggle them on for this. Okay, that's the item satchel. And that's grenade rounds. Gunpowder or knife? If I put in 203, 208. If I put in 2, I can get 2 items, but they might not be useful till the late game. If I put in number 3, oh yeah, you also gotta pick from one of these. Gunpowder. I know where to get a fresh knife. We're gonna do, I think we're gonna do number. Oh, you can press. We don't actually need to toggle them on. Okay. 208's grenade rounds. 203 is satchel. How does that work? Where do you get the other bear button? I thought you had to pick one and it was permanent, but 203 require both. Can't they use their fingers? Doesn't look like these buttons just look like cosmetic. Okay, let me then operate off the assumption that you do get another one later on, thus negating the permanent. What I want in the short term then should matter more. I mean, I'm rationalizing what I picked anyway. 103. That also would require both buttons. Yeah, there's no way. This can't be a permanent once decision. 208. Okay, so what do I want more right now? Grenade rounds or knife? Sure, I want knife. 103. So then number 3. Wait, no, maybe I want gunpowder. Yeah, let's do number 2. I know where to get a fresh knife. The ammo squeeze. Hang on, let me take another look. 102. 103. Okay, I predict that I'm going to be feeling a squeeze on ammo, so we're going to do 102. Take both. Because those grenades, as big and chunky as they look to your eyeballs, actually in your inventory, as small and tiny as bullets. This is such a cool angle. Alright. Wrong door. No. Can I get him through the glass?
Bastard. Fuck you. You bastard.
Maybe the laser sight is important after all. The reticle keeps glitching. Maybe the laser sight won't glitch as much. E? Wait. Insert. Laser sight. Fine, we'll do the laser sight out of necessity. Is it customizable? Can I make it like tiny and white? Laser sight. Yeah! Laser intensity. Fucking. Oh. Yeah, that's way too intense. Insert. Laser color. Make it green. Yeah, faint piss yellow. Okay. Acceptable. Let's see if that's more reliable than the reticule. Much as I hate to sacrifice. Yeah, nice. It's subtle. Subtle. It's not popping out as bad. Those zombies are going to come back to life, aren't they? See how easy it is.
Son of a bitch. Shit.
Both characters just dynamically curse at zombies. Knife's... Is the knife getting weak? I guess the black is the knife health and the white amount of meat it still has left. Going near that door is what makes him get up, so the game designers expect most people to go up to the door. We like superiority in the bunny hop community. You cannot choose 2 or 3. They would have seen that corpse, it doesn't hear up and go, oh, there's another button, but it's much later in the game. Making the choice right now. One of the major adjustments I did to the camera angles I sent you is give some corner angles much more field of view, which creates some great shots. That knife. Soda's exploding their head. But, I mean, also, like, this is the kind of game where telling me that almost counts as a spoiler. Like there are 8 to 12 hours of mysteries to uncover about the nature of killing zombies permanently dead in this game, which I think is wonderful. Why am I not picking it up? There we go. Is he said Elliot, not Phillips. Okay. So is... Oh, Elliot. Hang on, let me... Elliot. Phillips. Right. Yeah, Franklin said, so Elliot was right. Guess that's what I'm talking about. Make sure you... F. Let me take a... The initials of our first names, not last name. So... E. Order is the initials of their first name. So D E N. No D on the outside ring. Oh, there we go. D E N. Okay. Now M R. I'm the one on the floor. Just squint a bit. Oop. G. Why was I able to see that 2 weeks ago, but not this week? I don't remember that being... Oh, because from here you can see the G. That's why. G. M. R. E. M. R. G. M. R. G. Here's something. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to... What? What? So what's special about the gun now? I fixed its one weakness. Anything in this cabinet back here? Yeah. Jojo. Is that a JoJo reference? That's a very say. Should we go do the book puzzle and meet Leon? I think that's the next reasonable step. What's my ribbon supply looking? Oh, we have 2. Okay, these can go away. That needs to stay. I think there's going to be green herbs in the hallway on the way to Lee. I'm going to get a jewel from the statue. Should I really be running around with only 2? Yeah, I don't need the knife. Maybe I should go get the fresh knife and then save my game. Yeah, I know where to get the fresh knife. Okay, let's try to okay, we're gonna get the knife and the gunpowder, and then we're gonna save the game. Greedy, but I have enough. What are the police doing with this room? How long ago did they convert it from an art museum to a police station? Because that room didn't get any work done at all. The gunpowder in here. Ooh, what a cool angle. I just heard a bed creak. There's the gun. Find myself why this is locked. Oh, I'll find out later. That wasn't so bad. The police aren't using that room. Why are they paying taxpayer money to keep the lights on that exit sign ain't gonna pay for itself. What a cool angle. Uh-oh, he's starting to sound like a zombie. Take the old knife to the fresh knife. I still don't feel great about going in there with only 2 free item holes. Go without the ammo? Should I go without the red herb? Yeah, I can go without the red. Use key at waiting room door. This is 3 months before that game. The police officer watched the OVA. I doubt they would have liked understood Japanese. One of the only existing JoJo media in America, the fiction of this game was the JoJo's Capcom fighting game. Wait, did I not actually save? 2025. Date is wait, yeah, it's 9:45. Sorry, I looked at Twitch chat for a second and it broke my Okay, cool. I did that out of muscle memory. I don't need to. You can only take away 1. Oh my gosh. It was not, there's no way. But when the camera was up there in the peripheral vision of my eye, I thought I saw a shadow move in the left of the frame from that angle. These angles do something to your brain. It's beautiful. It's art. It turns one of the more competent but kind of aesthetically soulless. I don't know. Is it? Like, the level design is so good psychologically, but yeah, it's narratively, it's very shallow. It turns one of the more narratively shallow but incredibly well-designed Resident Evil games into something that actually is fully and completely aesthetically completely pleasing. Oh, I guess the person in Twitch chat told me to use the key because throw it away when you're done, and that solves a lot of the problems I was feeling about. The helicopter crash was doing something weird to my game last time I was playing this. Frank. It was smearing some kind of snowy effect on the screen, and I wonder if it'll be there or not. A red stone. Right, like, look at how stupid this is gonna read. There's a famous gem that curses whoever gets it. So I guess if you get it, you're gonna have to put up with a lot of bullshit. And also, what is this puzzle? Gee, I wonder where this goes. Gee, I wonder what this goes with. Gee, I wonder where this goes. Get it! There you go. Who? What? Why do they call this puzzles? This is filler or downtime. This is for giving you something to click on that's not combat. To maybe force your brain to slow down a bit and relax for the story scenes ahead. So fucking good. Oh! I'm starting to appreciate the laser a lot more. Wait, why is it red? I thought I made it piss yellow. Looks yellow from this angle. I don't know what I was talking about. Forget I said anything. Aha! I knew it! Green herb. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I might actually want to go right back to the item box right now. Right meow. Because I remember... Oh, man. The flaming zombies. The flaming zombies won't be there. Flaming zombies spawn when I meet Leon. But if I go down and meet Leon, I'm going to have to leave behind some extremely useful items. Because now I'm just down to one. No, stop! Ah! There we go. Okay, I can press Y to back out of the menu, and I might need to get adjusted to that muscle memory instead of B. A good angle. Because, I'm doing too many quick turns when canceling out of menus. When I'm sprinting ahead, it's kind of sort of when I want to be doing my menuing anyway. Because if I'm sprinting ahead, I'm going to feel fairly safe about whatever must be ahead. Therefore, it's time to do inventory management instead of spooky combat preparation. I don't want to be interacting with that. I want to be interacting with this. And let's combine this with red. Yeah. Four will be enough. 4 will be enough to pick up everything that I think. Game is so fucking good. I'm having so much fun with this. Thank you, Shadow Link. I cannot tell you thank you enough. Okay, now I'm making her look like she's drunk. Just such a good angle. See, look, now that I know where I'm going and what I'm doing, she looks like she's moving with a lot of competence and confidence. Doesn't look as bad as I remember, but still looks like those water streams are significantly more blurry than they're supposed to be. Her face model looks so weird when they're in the rain and they're all wet and slimy.
I'll be right there.
These graphics are 6 years old, by the way, and they look fucking fantastic and super duper nice until people start getting wet and slimy. And that's like
Leon, we really gotta stop meeting like this.
a very weird accident problem of modern graphics that I talked about in the Metal Gear Solid 3 black and white video, because when it's black and white, it doesn't look as weird as it does in color.
Your face, though. How are you holding up?
I'm hanging in there.
Is it good to see his face?
Yeah. You find your brother?
His face looks kind of weird in the rain. Both, like, she has her teeth out. Their face look weird in the rain. Claire's face looks kind of weird in general, but...
Just when you think it can't get any worse. Leon, you should get going.
Maybe something about the way her facial bone structure works
Get yourself to safety.
means that her cheeks are so puffy and are constantly pulling her lips back so that she has to keep her teeth out.
We're gonna make it. Both of us.
He looks like such a baby. He looks like a 16-year-old Backstreet Boy.
Hey, Marvin, this is bad. We've got...
Got a lot of ammo, though.
Marvin? Marvin, are you there?
Uh-oh.
Marvin? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Is this stupid? Yeah, the shutter's probably gonna be closed. I got all the items that are needed. This is only going to be... Oh my god. Joe! Oh, yo, that camera angle sold that jump scare so good. Stop sprinting. Why are you sprinting? I feel like there's some kind of option turned on I need to turn off. Anyways, I don't need to be going down that hallway until I have a fuse box. And I need to juke past these guys instead of trying to fight them. Look at that! Yeah, there's weird particles on the screen. You see that? Why are those particles... Why are they on the screen like that? Is this... anything down there? Why am I going down here? There's nothing down here except a flaming zombie who hits for extra hard damage. There's also a flaming zombie there. How do we place this by? I want to see something here. You cannot peek around the corner like that from the original game's angle. Okay, his back is turned. Let's put him in the leg. Past him. Trying to do this. Snap camera to...
Hell is up with you?
You? Why did you ask that? Also, that was very smooth. Well done. There's some kind of item up there. There's some kind of item in here. Now there's new items in the main hall. Why are all my rooms are all turning blue? I mean orange. They used to be blue. Oh boy, I'm kind of spooked about... Yeah, look at this. You can scan for Franklin. Is Franklin around down there? Cannot do this from the original. I feel... God damn. I feel very... This almost feels a little overpowering. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to see what's down there before going down there. You can check around corners. You could probably know if Mr. X is there or not. Wait, what's that? Okay, he's still there. Why aren't you picking up your phone, Frank? Okay, the cutting tool is going to be useful. I still need to change door in the up door. What? It's 10 o'clock. I hate this. I gotta work on a bunny hop video. You guys love bunny hop videos, right? If I don't do it now, I won't have it done in time for other important things I need to be doing next week. But the good news is, how many people stayed for this? 44! Wow, that is a lot more than my usual. I guess everyone's having a lot of fun watching me have so much fun. The good news is I'm gonna play a little sneak preview of something very different and very important at the very end of the stream. Does Franklin have any to do? I guess what I'll be doing when I boot the game up, maybe a whole entire freaking week from now,
Okay. I gotta hurry.
is using the chain cutters on chain doors. Yeah, there is a smaller miniature video I'm gonna put out after the big video that I'm gonna be working on this week, and the people demand bunny hop. Does the right stick let you jiggle the camera a bit? Also, can you still strafe? The first 18 minutes of the stream, we've been playing with the setting.